Curiosity really is a source of motivation that can get us through all different stages of our life. What research finds is that as people go through their life, at first they're looking for information. They want to learn the tools of their trade so that they can have the fabulous career that they've hoped for. But as we go through life, that sort of shifts. That want for information, for knowledge, and for power sort of dies off, and instead we prioritize emotional goals, interpersonal, social contacts. That's where we find happiness. And what curiosity can do is help us at both stages of that spectrum. Curiosity and keeping an open mind, ridding ourselves of that word failure, of the fear of failure, that's what sets us back or holds us back from trying out new spaces. Curiosity comes when we shed ourselves of feelings of embarrassment. Yeah, we might feel embarrassed if this opportunity for advancement falls short of our expectations, or if this conversation goes nowhere. We might have a great conversation through it, we might have a good story to share later on, or we might actually learn something really valuable that expands our self-concept, what we think of who we are and what's possible for ourselves in the future. I think people have the wrong idea about self-esteem. A lot of people have the wrong idea about self-esteem. Often we're chasing it. Or we think we need to curate it in other people. We want to cultivate it in our children. We want to bring it out in our employees. We want to support our friends' positive self-esteem and sense of themselves. But what that does when we focus on just cultivating that positive sense of self is that it makes us afraid to face an obstacle because we think it's diagnostic of our inabilities. It makes us afraid to try new things. It reduces our curiosity because we're afraid that it might pull us down or pull other people down. So instead of shooting for positive self-regard, we might try to fold in a little bit of a search for truth. If I learn where my weaknesses are, I try to not tell myself that this is the space that I shouldn't enter, that this means I'm not this kind of person. Instead, it means, hey, here's where you should spend your time. Here's where you can invest resources to grow. And rather than being afraid of receiving that feedback that may hurt a little bit in the moment, we can celebrate it. We can thank the people who give us that kind of information because it can help us direct our efforts most effectively.